This just in. If you have ever posted a casual video, shared a photo, or typed a completely unhinged rant on a social media platform, I have some truly exhausting news for you. You are currently acting as an unpaid, non-consenting employee for the largest artificial intelligence companies on Earth. According to a deeply disturbing new analysis by cybersecurity company Surfshark, the social media platforms we use every day are aggressively exploiting our user-generated content to train their AI models. And worse, they are actively building digital obstacle courses to prevent you from making them stop. Out of the 10 most popular platforms analyzed, TikTok emerged as the absolute worst offender, requiring a baffling, rage-inducing 19 separate actions just to request that they stop feeding your personal data into their machine learning grinder. As a StoryBrand certified guide, I am constantly warning businesses that modern consumers are incredibly paranoid, and for very good reason. The internet has devolved into a massive, non-consensual data harvesting machine. So let's rip apart the sheer absurdity of these impossible opt-out mazes, explore why these platforms are secretly digging through your private, unsaved drafts, and discuss how you can use undeniable humanity to protect your own brand from this catastrophic collapse of public trust. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Vicky Sidler, a StoryBrand certified guide and duct tape marketing strategist from the Strategic Marketing Tribe. And I help small business owners like you build failure-proof marketing by focusing on the exact 20% of efforts that drives 80% of the results. All so that your marketing stops feeling like a miserable second job you never asked for. But let's be honest, if your customers feel like you are tricking them into giving up their data, they will abandon you immediately. You must establish secure, undeniable human authority. So download my 5-minute marketing fix to craft a powerful StoryBrand one-liner that standardizes your brand message, giving you a scalable, repeatable way to earn trust in a digital landscape filled with corporate traps. The link is in my bio, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. Okay, now with all of that out of the way, are you unknowingly training the AI that wants to replace you? If you honestly believe that clicking a single toggle switch is enough to protect your intellectual property from a multi-billion-dollar tech empire, you are playing right into their hands. The Surfshark research exposes a massive intentional design flaw built directly into the fabric of social media. These platforms do not want you to opt out. Instead of offering a simple one-click button, companies like Facebook and Instagram require at least 8 convoluted steps. But TikTok has turned this into a sadistic digital marathon, forcing users to take 19 specific actions, navigating through endless, legally dense privacy pages and overly complicated forms just to submit a simple request. They are intentionally weaponizing user fatigue. They know perfectly well that if they make the process tedious enough, 99% of people will simply give up halfway through the maze. It is a brilliant, completely sociopathic corporate strategy designed to maintain their limitless supply of free training data while technically maintaining the legal illusion that you have a choice. And that brings us to a more disturbing question. Why is TikTok desperately digging through your unsaved drafts? Because if you think these tech monopolies are only scraping the highly polished, public-facing content you voluntarily share, you are wildly underestimating their greed. While platforms like Facebook and Instagram primarily stick to scraping public profiles and interactions, Surfshark's analysis reveals that the AI data vacuum actually extends deep into your private information. TikTok is particularly terrifying in this regard. Reports indicate that the platform isn't just analyzing the videos you post, it is actively analyzing your private videos and your completely unsaved drafts. Let that sink in. The messy, half-finished thoughts that you recorded and explicitly decided not to publish are being quietly scooped up and fed into a global AI model. It is an incredibly invasive approach to data collection that obliterates any remaining illusion of digital privacy. They are treating your personal digital scratchpad as their own proprietary training facility. And what happens when a platform decides that opting out is impossible? Because as enraging as a 19-step obstacle course is, the reality becomes much darker when you realize that on some platforms, the door is just completely locked from the outside. If you manage to navigate the opt-out maze on X, Snapchat, or Pinterest, you are met with a crushing technical reality. All these platforms default to consent on. As Surfshark explains, this means your historical data has already been permanently swallowed by the machine. You cannot undo it. You are only protecting your future posts. But Reddit has taken this exploitation to its ultimate logical conclusion. They offer absolutely zero option to opt out of AI model training. As in none. Their vast forums are openly sold for global AI development through massive multi-million-dollar licensing contracts with Google and OpenAI. To its credit, Discord is the singular exception in the study, explicitly stating that they do not use user data for AI training. The entire social media ecosystem has been quietly transformed into a non-consensual factory floor. But now, how do you build trust when the entire internet is a trap? Because if the most powerful communication platforms on earth are actively tricking people into giving up their private thoughts, your average consumer is going to view you with extreme suspicion. Your customers are exhausted, paranoid, and completely fed up with corporate manipulation. They assume that every form they fill out and every button they click is a trap designed to steal from them. If your marketing sounds like a slick, automated corporate machine, they will immediately group you in with the exact same tech monopolies that are currently digging through their unsaved drafts. This is why aggressive, undeniably human authenticity is your only viable survival strategy. You cannot let your business become associated with this kind of sleazy, data harvesting chaos. You need a structural foundation to clearly communicate your absolute integrity. So get my 5-minute marketing fix. It acts as a rapid diagnostic tool to help you use your actual human brain to craft a crystal clear story brand one-liner. It gives you a standardized, reliable system to establish genuine authority, proving to your paranoid customers that you aren't just another digital predator trying to exploit them, but a trustworthy guide with a plan. Stop losing sales. Download the fix now. You can get it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? What is the most overly complicated process a company has ever forced you to go through just to cancel a simple service? I'll go first. I have been desperately trying to cancel my TV license for years. I haven't actually watched broadcast television in a decade, and I don't even watch streamed content. But the cancellation process is so notoriously impossible that I have officially given up and just started ignoring their escalating threats entirely. Okay, your turn. What is your absolute worst cancellation horror story? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, you might like this one too. It's about why buying a sports jersey is now a cybersecurity nightmare and how to protect your brand. And this is one that YouTube thinks you might like. So check it out and see if the algorithm is right. That's it from me. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.